She never thought speaking the truth could put her in handcuffs. But one mother's courage to question a police officer's lie turned her life upside down in seconds. It was just after sunset when the small suburban street, usually filled with the hum of children's laughter and the smell of dinners cooking, became the stage for a nightmare no one could have predicted. Maria, a devoted mother with a quiet strength, had stepped outside to call her boys in from playing when she noticed flashing blue lights just a few doors down. A police officer was standing over a frightened teenager, scribbling furiously into his notepad. Maria's heart sank when she realized it was Daniel, the neighbor's son she had just seen only minutes earlier, helping his grandmother unload groceries. Confused, she moved closer, careful but determined, and asked the officer why Daniel was being accused of vandalizing a store across town. The officer didn't look up, his jaw tightening as if her very presence was a nuisance. Maria pressed on, her voice calm but steady, explaining that she had witnessed Daniel at home during the time of the supposed crime. But instead of relief or gratitude, the officer's eyes flashed with something darker, a warning she didn't yet understand. He told her sharply to step back, his tone clipped and cold. Maria, guided by the unshakable belief that truth must be spoken, repeated her words more firmly. "You're writing a lie, and I won't stand silent." The silence that followed was heavier than any scream. The officer turned slowly, his expression unreadable, before snapping his notebook shut and calling for backup into his radio. Neighbors began to gather on porches, whispers spreading like wildfire through the growing crowd. Without another word, he seized Maria's arm, the metal bite of handcuffs locking around her wrists as gasps rippled through the onlookers. Her children's cries echoed against the houses. But what unsettled everyone most was the officer's chilling calm, as though this had been decided long before Maria spoke. Cameras rose from the crowd, red lights blinking, capturing the moment that would soon ignite a storm far beyond this quiet street. As Maria was forced into the back of the squad car, she caught a glimpse of Daniel's terrified face, and in that instant, she realized this wasn't just about a false accusation. Something larger, something hidden was unfolding before her eyes. The squad car door slammed shut with a finality that silenced the block, leaving neighbors staring into the darkness, wondering not only what Maria had uncovered, but what secret the officer was so desperate to protect. If this story shook you, don't just watch. Be part of the voice for truth. Like, comment, and share to spread the word far and wide. Subscribe now to Capital Files for more powerful stories that they don't want you to hear.